One of my subs recommended to me that I should do some Namor issues, and I did Namor number 1. Now I've skipped all the way to Namor number 24. I skipped a lot of issues in between because, you know, honestly, I didn't expect it to be any good. I may go back and do some more of those earlier issues. Who knows? I'm unpredictable as shit. Now, you know the deal, Major Tom, is if this video is funny, interesting, blah, 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 you gotta share it. I don't know if you shared the other one. I could probably check the analytics on that, but, I don't want to. And maybe you were like, Lindsey, good effort. Wasn't that great? I can't be showing you off to all my friends or Facebook friends because it wasn't that fire. So you know what? I'm going to give it another shot with Namor number 24. I picked this based on the cover. I mean, look at this. We got Namor. We got Logan here. Both ferocious men with blue hair. How could I resist? Now, this issue is called Green War, which I gotta say, sounds like it could be a hip-hop album from like the early 90s, and I like that, but also, the flip side, the negative connotations to Green War, it does sound like something that men with ponytails and pencil mustaches talk a lot about in Denver, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, quick aside, is there anything more annoying than people talking about the legalization of marijuana? Just, God, yes, it should be legal, but could you be more uninteresting to talk to? And you know what, we've never even mentioned, what about all those people with the clipboards? Once weed is completely legalized, what's going to happen to those people with the clipboards? That's literally the only thing they're qualified to do. We're going to take their jobs. Or what's going to happen? They're just going to fade into the mist? I totally believe that some people just cease to be if you don't think about them ever. So they're just, are we ready to lose all those people? I mean, yeah, they're awful, but I'm just saying, so let's just get into Green War. Oh, happy 30th, Spidey. Let's get into this, and we arrive at Doctor Strange's sanctum, inner sanctum, a lot of S's, I remember that. I'm technically not wrong. So we see, like, this portal opens, we see Namor is carrying Iron Fist, and we've got two ladies here. And I guess Doctor Strange is a fan of H.P. Lovecraft by the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, which I think is H.P. Lovecraft's, like, real name of Pluto. I don't know. It's been a minute. Either way, we got tree branches coming through the portal that look like they would like to snatch a few of these people, like Evil Dead style. There's no tree rape. So I'm sorry if you were looking forward to some tree rape, but it's not here. So we see Doctor Strange, he's apparently going to attempt to close the portal even though he's got some major carpal tunnel syndrome going on. And he blasts these branches, completely destroys them, closes the portal, because, you know, he's the kind of guy for that. When he get Spider-Man to do this? I don't fucking think so. So we see what's been happening. Apparently Iron Fist was thought long dead. He wasn't. He was being impersonated by a plant person. I will come back to that because I know that was a lot of information. So we see that, in fact, he was being held captive by the my tongue doesn't want to make the L sound. It just does not want to make the L sound in this. But whatever this is, pronounce it however you want. I will be calling it Heather. So, eventually he was able to escape, but he is super weak, and this lady, who turns out to be Misty Knight of all people, wow. So, I don't know how, so Iron Fist was basically abducted by trees, and I don't know how some trees weakened him. What did they do? Give him too much oxygen? I don't know, but apparently Misty Knight cannot bear to lose him again, which, I haven't watched Luke Cage 2, haven't finished watching The Defenders. Have Danny Rand and Misty Knight even been in the same scene together? Because I can't, I'm having a little bit of trouble picturing that. And we see, so yeah, just Misty Knight, girl, wow, you are looking like Kid and or Play. I can't remember which. Kid is the one with the eraser. So, Play, you got a little bit of a Play haircut going on here. But you should know that these Hurithri, or these Heathers, are actually, they're in constant combat with the people of Kunlun. Which you gotta ask yourself, what is the natural enemy of a martial artist? Plants. Why? They don't have a fighting style. You can't even make guesses about what a plant's gonna do. I mean, come on. It's got thorns. It's got poisons. It just feels bark. It just feels very rough in general. And it can seduce you with some smells. Like, oh, is that sandalwood? Boom, you're dead. Plant killed you. But apparently they've been in this constant combat for Kunlun. And apparently the plants are winning right now. Because they need to take out that human infestation. That human infestation is what they call it. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. And then we see what these fucking plant things look like, I guess. Come on, man. Come on, man. These look like some fucking gremlins that somebody, very hard pushed that Rule 34 on them. And they just look like goblins. And then, like, come on, lady. You expect me to think that there's a tail under there? I don't think so. This is some very weird ass hair grooming that you did. And I'm not into it. How do you not even smell these things? You know these things smell. I feel like these things have more sweat glands than a human. Do gorillas have sweat glands? I mean, surely, right? We have sweat glands, so I don't want to be presumptuous about the amount of sweat glands a gorilla has, but I feel very confident saying these things sweat way more than a gorilla would ever. Just come on. These are fucking disgusting. But apparently the plant people are coming through portals and they're trying to take over the goddamn world. Which, yeah, I don't know. I can't even make a joke about it. It's fucking weird. I mean, we got weed eaters, so I feel like we've won. We've got the implements to win this. We have men who are specifically trained to kill grass and wheat. We have weed killer. We've already won. So we cut to these people who are apparently in league with the plant people. I don't know. And they keep saying the word creepy. The whole thing is very creepy, but apparently this guy's promised some people their own kingdom, which, you know what? I would love to be offered my own kingdom, but I feel like it's a little bit too much of a responsibility for me. How about just a pool house in the kingdom? Because I feel like a pool house, it's not enough of a real house for me to get overwhelmed with the responsibilities and the upkeep, but it still has house in the title, so I feel very, accomplished in having it. Let's just start off with a pool house. Don't give me a whole kingdom, because you know what? I'll just kill everybody. Because a kingdom with no subjects, easier to run. And then people will fear me. Because they'll be like, she had a kingdom for 20 minutes, and she decimated the whole fucking place. She burned it all to the ground. She built moats around everything. She built moats around the Domino's Pizza. There's no people. She fucking imported caiman crocodiles to hang out near the moats for her own amusement. She's fucking crazy. Don't go to that place. There are moats around moats. It's like, well, how? How does that even work? But she did it. She's insane. And she will go down as the stuff of legend. That's the easiest way to go down in history. Is just kill a lot of people. And I feel like maybe that's a dangerous thing to say, but you know what? Let's be honest. We love a killer. So this guy is apparently called Plant Man, which I gotta tell you, dude. Plants have like kingdoms, phylums. You guys know the order. I'm not gonna point it out to you. You guys know kingdom, phylum, Latin name. You know all that. I'm not gonna talk down to you. You know your phylums and your kingdoms. You know all that. But this guy chose to go with Plant Man. I like a villain. First of all, I like a villain not to be a plant man, to be honest. But I like a villain that's got a little bit of panache, a little bit of cachet. Plant Man. I'm not afraid of him. I have a lighter. If I have a lighter, you're fucking done, dude. But are you even a plant? What's going on? So, they refer to this other guy as a vegetable guy, and we're going to see him in a little bit. And he reminds me of the red monster from Bugs Bunny's cartoons. You'll see that, the guy in the castle. But this guy and this lady, they got things to discuss. And her name is Weed 420. Yeah, if a girl ever says to you, hey, call me Weed, get the fuck out of there. Because either marijuana is her entire life, which those people are fucking awful, or she's not too into personal hygiene. Either way, awful. What if she's both of those things? Can't take it. Insufferable. You gotta die. Where are your clipboards? I'm surprised your whole entire outfit isn't made up of clipboards. No, I don't want to sign your petition. Get out of here. Boom. I'm blocking out the petitions. Petitions do nothing. But I will sign all the petitions about shark finning. And I don't only do that shit during Shark Week. I know it's Shark Week right now. I do that shit year long as soon as it's presented to me. So, these people have got... What do they have to discuss? Dungeons and Dragons, of course. God, so many D&D advertisements and all this shit. But let's take a look at this guy, who this guy refers to as a walk-in salad bar. Good God. I mean, obviously, this is a Swamp Thing ripoff. I don't like salad at all. But I've seen salad bars, and they haven't looked like this. So either he is, like, so tasty that they're like, if we put this thing on a salad bar, no one is going to buy the entree. Or it's just awful and you don't want to eat it. I mean, he looks like he shaved Swamp Thing and then made a coat. But you know what? These people are talking shit. So what happens when you talk shit? You get hit, of course. And by that, with the choking, of course, I'm going to zero in on that choking. But he's called Lord Sestugar. Sugar. I'm going to call you Sugar, okay, baby girl? And he tells him not to lie. I am not burdened with emotion as you are. But you just got upset at being talked badly about being insulted. I feel like a real plant would have just stood there. And, you know, release some oxygen. But you're choking people. I feel like you got a little bit of the emotions. You calling in your branch buddies here for backup. I mean, isn't it just like a plant to not fight their own battles? I mean, you get into a fight with a plant man, he's showing up, he's got a couple of leaves, he's got some seeds. God forbid he has a fucking Venus flytrap just waiting around, you can't even see it. I mean, they don't fight fair. Plants don't fight fair. Jesus, like, come on, man. You don't need these guys. You're literally like an 8-foot thing that doesn't even have real organs. Yeah, I don't think pistils, stamens are real organs. Do I know the other plant organs? Of course, but I'm not going to spell it out to you because you also know them, and when nobody needs to be reminded of what they've forgotten. Or be reminded of what they already know, you know what I'm saying? We've drawn the diagrams in earth science. We know this shit. But, you know, apparently, I guess these guys get murdered. And Plant Man, he's very slow. He's very slow. He likes to take his time with the ladies because she's still got her clothes on. I mean, it's literally probably been like 2 seconds, but I feel like a real man, they would already be smoking cigarettes, if you know what I'm saying. So, let's just look at these fucking shirts. Would you wear any of these? Would you wear any of these? I don't think so. And if you think that you would like to wear some, Major Tom, as your colonel, I forbid it. And as far as I know, I out colonels outrank majors, but if not, I'm a general, so fuck you. You can't wear this Ghost Rider shirt. It's literally pussy repellent. So, Doctor Strange and Namor, they're talking about like, oh, plants are coming in from Kunlun. How do we stop that? There are 3 portals to Kunlun, and luckily, one of them is conveniently located in New Jersey. Of course, where else? Where else would it be? So Namor, he starts skulking around in where the portal is supposed to be. He's walking around. He's looking very stylish. I mean, kind of sexy. And so he's walking around. It's not as distressed as you would think it would be. But then, oh my god, fucking Wolverine is coming from out of the trees. And guess what? He's fucking naked. He's so hairy, I can't see his penis, but I know it's there. And I'm alarmed. I know I can't see it. Literally, the amount of hair, I can't even see like an acorn of his dick, but he's naked, and it's icky, and I don't want any part of it. So, they're having a bit of a tussle. See that? He's wearing branches as clothing. Oh, and he's going wild because his eyes are red, and that's the spookiest colors that eyes can be. But you know what? Namor, he's pretty strong himself, so he's getting at it. They look at each other, but they They have to fight. Once you've started a fight, you can't end a fight until someone's fucking dead. And we see that Namor's strength is far greater than his attackers. Bullshit. Bullshit. No fucking way. I know he has to deal with the depths and the pressure of the ocean, but this man is Canadian. Okay? Enough fucking said. Also, he's got an adamantium skeleton. Namor just has regular people bones. And I judge everything based off density of skeleton bones. Why do I keep saying skeleton bones? Just bones. Just bones inside your body. But you know what? Logan, he's fucking savage as shit. He's so savage. He's too savage for clothing. Not even a loincloth. He's like, it's too passive. I need to let my hairy bush breathe. But you know what? Still Namor. Himself without a streak. Still Prince Namor is not himself without a streak of utter ruthlessness. So, oh, he's throwing some kicks? I feel like, yeah. Namor looks like a man who likes to throw a lot of kicks. Oh shit, he picked up an entire tree and now he's going by the Savage Submariner. And it says that he hasn't been called the Savage Submariner in a long time. But, you know, once you get a nickname, it's there. It will exist whether you use it or not. And I guess this shit is savage. I mean, how much does a tree weigh? Like tons? I feel like if he was really savage, he would have, like, grabbed the tree, stripped it, made it into a spear or something, then thrown it. Or he would have, like, squeezed the tree, the sap comes out, and he blinds him with the sap like pocket sand. I feel like that's more savage than just throwing a tree at somebody, but you know what? I feel like in real life, if I saw this, I'd be like, yo, savage as shit, lit. And then let's just look at this. I heard a real person use the word lit the other day in public, and I had this, like, stumble. It gave me a little bit of a stumble, but I just wanted to show this advertisement here. Defenders of Dynatron City. Look at this. This looks like 90s fucking gross and weird. Still looks better than the majority of comics today. And that is sad. And we see this guy, he emerges from the shadows. Namor forgets who he is, and we find out that he used to be a gardener, but he was working on inventions because he wanted to talk to plants. I don't know if that's going too far in your topiary career. But you know what? This guy, he's not having it. Also, his name is Smithers, which if your name is Smithers, you're going to you're dooming your kid or yourself to a life of servitude in any industry, including, you know, being involved with a centuries-year-old nuclear plant owner. Or just this dick. Just any dick you're going to be subjective to. So this guy, he gets fired because, you know what? He doesn't like his gardeners to be trying to better their lives by inventing things. He's like, look, you cut the grass, you go home, you think about the grass, you come back and you cut the grass. Repeat. But apparently this guy, he had inherited an estate, which dude, if you inherit an estate, you're done. You don't have to have a job anymore. And you're like, Lindsey, property taxes? No, you just have this, and it's free, and you don't have to have a real job anymore because people are like, oh, he lives in a mansion, that's very nice. And that's it, you just coast off that for the rest of your life. But he was using his invention to talk to some plants that got struck by lightning, of course, because I feel like lightning is fucking everywhere. And then he could command plants, like some poison ivy type of guy. And he's talking about the plant stuff and the Kanlan heather fucking plant shit. And then this guy shows up and he's like, look, you've outlived your usefulness. Plant Man, I think that's Plant Man, I can't remember. It's too much to ask me to remember things. And eventually he takes Namor hostage. Was this better than the number one? Absolutely not. Was it good? I don't know. It's hard for me to be into the plant aspect of it. I wish the fight with them would have been more, but I mean, still pretty good. I mean, compared to fucking everything else. So, you know, if I could just get you to sign this petition to illegalize people talking about the legalization of weed, it's down in the description below.